Yo, you too. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? It's your boy Elijah B, and you already know what the drill is. Like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know what kind of time it is. I'm back at y'all with a brand new video as always. I don't really know what to call tonight's video, but I don't even I'm not even. This isn't even gonna be a call I'm not even gonna call it like a late night vent session because I'm not actually. I'm not. I'm actually in a very good mood and I don't feel the need to vent and all that. But I don't know what to call this video. I'll just call it a late night yap session. Let's just call it that, a yap session. I'm just yapping my ass off. But fuck it, let's get into it. Oh yeah, and for anybody who is watching this video, I actually want to tell y'all about something I did the other day and all that. And so I went to this smoke shop in downtown Berkeley, California, and I bought some shrooms and all that. And I remember I think it was like about a day or two ago, I actually microdosed on some shrooms and all that, and it was actually a very good experience. I don't know. It's not like how like it is in like in the movies and TV shows and video games. Like it's not like you're gonna eat some shrooms and you're gonna start like seeing like a bunch of like weird shit coming out of or falling out the sky and the sky turning black and the earth cracking and breaking up. I don't know, but I did microdose on some shrooms and all that, and I would say that one thing I learned from doing shrooms is yeah, fuck, like, excuse my language, but fuck society. Don't fall for the propaganda and all the bullshit messages that they try to put on the screen. There's a lot of stuff in this world that society has normalized that's clearly not healthy or normal or good for human beings or the human race. But since it's normalized, then oh well, nobody wants to stand up or fight or do shit about it, even though they can sense how wrong it is. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about my shrooms experience, and I took much larger dose of shrooms a day and all that, and I didn't see anything. But like whenever I take shrooms and all that, I feel it made me feel like very good. It made me feel very happy. It would even get to points where like I would be laughing and like I would be laughing and but I would be crying. I would be laughing and crying hella hard. Like, dude, those shrooms were hella good too. And then I don't even know, bro. I love shrooms now. Like, I'm not hooked on them like on some addict shit. But I remember the other day. I remember I took some shrooms or I ate some mushrooms. And bro, why did it feel like someone was like washing their hands with a bar of soap, but instead of it being a bar of soap, it was my brain. Like it just felt like there were like just two big ass hands just rubbing my skull and just rubbing my head. Like, that's how good the shrooms like felt. Like I was really sitting there like smiling and feeling all good and warm and all that. Like, dude, shrooms aren't that bad. Like this is I don't know. This is actually part of the reason why I'm making this video. Like, don't fall for none of society's propaganda or none of society's bullshit. Like shrooms have actually opened up my eyes to that kind of stuff as well. And then another good thing I want to say about shrooms is that it can help you like think. It helps open up your mind, and it can help you think about things from like other perspectives or maybe other people's perspectives. And not a lot of people have a I don't know how to explain it, but they don't have like that kind of open mind. So some people, unfortunately, or some people got to take shrooms to open up their mind or to expand their mind more. Because I mean, look at the programming that a lot of us have, like when we're growing up in the system and all this other stuff from when we're growing up. Like it's like it's like I spoke on this in one of my older videos, I think, but or one of my most recent videos at least. When you're a kid, like when it comes to like spirituality and like spirit being spiritual and all that, when you're a child, a baby, an infant, or a toddler, it's like your vibration is like is at the highest point that it's ever been at. But then it's like as you get older, your vibration starts to slowly like get weaker and weaker and weaker and slowly start to like deplete and all that. And that's why it's hard for people to like expand. That's why it's hard for like people to like expand their minds and open their minds and be open minded to shit. But overall, I love shrooms. I enjoyed my shrooms experience. It was a very good experience. I didn't have a trip sitter. I didn't need one. I was by myself all day. I was just on the couch just watching TV and just watching movies and all that. Well, taking the shrooms and all that. But shrooms are actually I love shrooms. The only thing I would say about shrooms though is that I took shrooms on an empty stomach. So my stomach was low key feeling a little bit funny and all that, but I don't know. It was like my mind, like mentally, I felt hella good. Like I felt on top of the world, but physically, my stomach was like low key hurting because I should have maybe researched this or looked this up or thought this through. But you're not supposed to take you're not supposed to take shrooms on an empty stomach. So I should have maybe put some more thought into that, but. Overall, my shrooms experience was very good. I liked it. I would give shrooms 5 stars. I would do shrooms again if I had the money to, but I don't. So nah. But other than that, though, I don't know. I've been having some other. There's something also I also want to talk about too. So one thing I've noticed, this is also going to tie into a video I made called "The Harsh Reality for Black Men." And for anybody who follows me or who subscribed to me, you can go back on my much older videos, and there's a video I made called "The Harsh Reality for Black Men" Part 1 rant, where I'm like talking about like the harsh reality and like how hard life is for us, us so-called niggas or brothers, black people, whatever you want to call it. But I've been thinking, shrooms also made me think about this as well when it comes to like the harsh reality for black men. So okay, all right. So let me get this straight, right? So if I appear dumb or slow, then it's oh, look at that dumbass nigga. He's slow. He's retarded. He's slow as fuck. Oh. Okay, all right. But then if I have some kind of but if it seems like I have some kind of intelligence or I have some kind of like common sense or or have like a decent head on my shoulders. Look at that lame ass nigga. Look at that nerd ass nigga. Look at the So I don't get it. I don't get it anymore. Like when it comes to like the black community, black people will laugh at each other for being slow and dumb, but then we'll laugh at each other for being educated or having some kind of common sense. And then knowledge is power. So how are you getting laughed at? How are you getting laughed at and getting treated poorly for having power? Like I thought people loved power and respected power. But I also come to a realization that if people can't profit off of your power, then it's a problem for them too. And you want to know something? I don't know. Cause then it's like you see like the decent black man who does the right thing and tries to stay on the straight and narrow path, and he gets and like I said, this ties to some of the stuff I said in that the harsh reality for black men video, but it's like a vast majority of decent or good black men aren't getting shit. But yet the people who don't follow society's script, yet they're the ones who are winning with the ladies and getting all the women and fucking all these girls and shit. Like I don't know, I find it like and then tell me why I'm on Instagram the other day and I'm watching a video of this dude and I think his name was Casey Zander saying that you gotta talk to women like you're in the 3rd grade or some shit. You gotta sound like a 3rd grader when it comes to talking to women. So basically what I've learned from this is like as a black man, especially from that the harsh reality for black men video I made, is like for people like me basically or for anybody who subscribed to me, I have to damn switch up everything about myself just to get some pussy. Like I'm not good enough for women. I'm not good enough, bro. I'm not. I gotta switch up everything about myself to get a girl. Fuck all that. Be yourself and do the right thing. Like it's not gonna work, dude. It's never worked for me ever. Being good, it doesn't work. Like, and you know what's very irritating as well. I'm sick and tired of these older generations who still want to push the, oh, if you just work hard enough and do the right thing, that, like, dude, that shit doesn't. Like, I don't know. It's like some people, they still want to live in, they still want to live back in the day. They don't want to just come to reality and just learn cope with the way things are. But nope, they want to live in that 1900s mentality. And it's like, I get what they're trying to do, and I get that they love us and that they care about us and they want to watch us do great things and all that. But then it's like the way that they're going about it, it's wrong. Like, you're trying to force the 90s, the 1900s mentality in today's era, and that's just not going to work. Like, how many decent people have good jobs and make good money but still can't get girls or still can't get women? How many people do this and that and do the right thing and suck society's cock and play by the rules and still don't get no females? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and cry and bitch and moan about women all night. I'm not gonna do that, but is it something on my mind that I had to speak on and I just had to get it out and shit? That's kind of part of the reason I like to make these videos and all that. And then I don't know. I feel like another reason that I decided to do shrooms, by the way, is because I noticed that, like, I don't know, I have a feeling that maybe I'm too uptight. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm a very uptight person. Like, I just can't relax. Like, I don't play all that, like, I don't know, I don't play all that sarcasm and people giving you a smart ass mouth and people trying to say slick shit to you and trying to act, oh, I'm just being sarcastic. Like, I'm very uptight about that shit. Like, I'm very, like, when it comes, like, sarcasm, I'm very insecure because a bitch or a female could say some sarcastic ass shit to me, and I'm thinking that the bitch or the female is trying to disrespect me, or she's trying to talk to me in a fucked up ass way. And then if I come at her a certain way with it, then now it's gonna turn her off. It's a turn off for not being able to take sarcasm. Like, I just don't take sarcasm. Like, I don't take that shit well. Again, I'm sick and tired of I hate living in a society where the good guy or the decent guy is supposed to tolerate bad and accept bad and fucked up ass nasty ass fucking treatment, but yet these other people who don't follow the script, yet they don't get treated bad. They don't get sarcasm from women. Women don't test these niggas though. Women don't want to interrogate these niggas though. They want to ask them a million questions. They don't need to have all this material and money and they got to work themselves to death for some pussy. Nope. But niggas like me, I'm always going to have to work myself to death for everything. I'm definitely going to have to work. I'm just not doing it. I'm not working myself to death for some pussy that I'm still not going to get. Like, I don't even know at this point, bro. Like, I'm kind of at the point where I just want to rope and just be done with all this shit. And then, you know what the most fucked up part about it is? If I were to try to rope, the system doesn't give a fuck about none of us. If I were to try to rope and, you know what I'm saying, harm myself right now, all they're gonna do is just send you to a fucking mental home. How is sending somebody to a mental home gonna actually help them? Like, you might as well just send them to jail or prison. That's literally what these mental homes are like. It's like you're basically in prison. Like, it's like you might as well just be in prison or in fucking jail. Like, as a matter of fact, actually, when I was in high school, I tried to, you know, harm myself or, you know what I'm saying, do much worse to myself. And I ended up getting sent to this mental home / prison in Fresno, California. And I ended up getting locked in a room with some brother I did not fuck with and all that. And then they would always try to force you to sit in this room and do weird activities and all kinds of this dumb shit. Like, I would always try to, like, distance myself from, like, everybody else. Like, I was just on some, like, I don't fuck with nobody in here. Leave me alone. Let me do my time and get out. So everyone else is in the recreation room doing whatever activity. Nigga, I'm in my room trying to sleep or something. I was only in there for, like, maybe, I think I was in there for, like, maybe 1 or 2, a week or two, and then got out. But And then I have a question, right? Like in the black community, I'm just gonna say is this. I don't get how like you have like some brothers or some sisters who have mental health issues and have all kinds of trauma and have all kinds of this problems going on in life that are actually affecting them negatively. And you wanna know what these older motherfuckers are gonna say? Oh, go get a job and go to school. I swear to God, these niggas think that getting a job and going to school is gonna fix everything. All that fucking hard work and all that pointless ass hard work and education and all you get out of and there's plenty of niggas who don't work hard and have little to no education, and yet they're getting more pussy than the hardworking, education having men. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me, like I told you, and then and I don't care who tries to protest or who tries to argue anything, but in this reality, in the real world, dude, evil and negativity is evil and negativity. I mean, this world or planet Earth runs on negativity and evil. Like, I don't like these old heads or these older generations don't want to fucking listen. All these old heads want to, or all these older generations or the elderly at least. I don't like calling older people old heads. That's disrespectful. I'm at least gonna call them older generations, OGs, or elderly. It's like these niggas still want to live in that fucking Disneyland fairy tale bullshit ass mentality about fucking life. This is real life, nigga. This isn't some Disneyland fairy tale. This isn't Marvel or DC Comics. This isn't Harry Potter, Star Wars, or some fictional bullshit story where the good guy wins and gets whatever he wants in the end. No. This is reality. I mean, maybe in case they haven't noticed, the worst of the worst kind of people run and control the resources that these old heads think that, oh, the good guys win. And like, nah, this is real life, nigga. In reality, the villain wins. The bad guy wins. Being good didn't get you nowhere. All being good got you stuck somewhere 5 days a week with somebody's foot on your neck. Got live by another grown ass man telling you when to wake up, when to be here, when to do this, when to eat, when to clock out. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. The evil people, they're the ones who control the resources that we need to live. But no, I really don't understand how some of these niggas still live with this Disneyland fairy tale mindset about like reality. Like it's a sad and fucked. I mean. It's a sad and fucked up reality that we got to live with, but nigga, the world runs on evil, and that's unfortunately a messed up and harsh reality that we got to live with, but we got to live with it, bro. I don't know what world these old heads might live in, but in the world that I live in reality, in the real adult world, evil and negativity unfortunately rules over Earth. Or unfortunately, planet Earth runs on negativity and evil. And no matter how many people try to dig, no matter how many of these overly wannabe soft, positive ass niggas try to, oh no, man, you gotta be positive, man. I already made a video telling you how I feel about these overly positive, delusional, wannabe ass niggas. Nope, they can't ever face reality for what it is. They always gotta fucking lie to themselves or try to protest and argue some shit that's obviously in front of their fucking face. I swear, it's like you can tell these niggas the truth, and they'll still try to like protest and argue and fight and go against you. Like I don't get that about people. I don't get how the truth can be in some people's faces, and yet people still got the nerve to want to argue and go back and forth, and just I can't fucking with people no more. At this point, I'm just gonna let niggas do them. Let people do what the fuck they want to do, and let people believe what the fuck they want to believe. Like I don't know. I just don't feel like I fit in. I don't fit in on this planet. I don't belong here. I'm just done and fed up with a lot of this shit. I don't want to do it anymore. Oh shit. My bad, Joe. I forgot what I was talking about. Hold on. I don't know what the hell they nigga. It is one nigga. It is one in the damn morning. I don't know what the hell they got going on, but it's whatever. Yeah, one of those people's. When as a matter of fact, actually, I got a Samoan neighbor named Sherman. By the way, shout out to the Samoans, the Polynesians, and shout out to all the Tongans. Shout out to all my islanders. Y'all cool. Y'all cool as fuck, dude. Samoans are actually one of the coolest people on the planet. And that's also another thing I want to bring up in my video. How come you don't ever see Samoans going around testing other niggas? Like, dude, Samoans are bigger than like the average, or like physically bigger and stronger than the average nigga. Like, how come you see black people running around testing one another all day, but you don't ever see Samoans going around testing one another all day? That's actually a very good question for this video. How come you never catch Samoans going around testing people? It's always, I'm telling you, it's always niggas doing this shit. It's always niggas. I mean, maybe sometimes you might see Samoans going around testing other niggas, but that's kind of rare because Samoans are actually very nice and very cool people who aren't on some hoe shit. But it's I don't know. I live in I live in a world where I feel like I constantly find myself like fighting or clashing with people that I feel close to, because I kind of see the world for what it is, and then they don't want to see the world for what it is, and they want to keep lying to themselves and keep being delusional. Like, I'm really at the point where I kind of wish that like maybe I wasn't like cautious or as well, because I was like, maybe being delusional and stupid wouldn't actually sound like a bad idea. Cause it's like, it's one thing to have like a lot of intelligence, but then there's also there's like a downside to everything. Like, it's like, yeah, like you have intelligence, like you're smart and all that, but then society hates intelligent people. Like, so it wants you to be dumb, but but not too dumb. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just don't get this. I don't want to be a part of this shit no more. The world that I grew up in doesn't exist no more. It just seems to be progressively getting worse and worse and is worse. Like, this shit is not cool or sweet. I mean, yeah, and then I don't know. At the end of the day, what's in it for men? What are men getting out of it? What do men get out of it nowadays? And I just told y'all a couple of minutes ago that I've seen some videos about people who work who work a good trade, they may have a good job, make decent money, and they still can't get shit. But then these are the exact same people are gonna tell you to go get a trade and go work and go get a job so you can go get a girl and all that. But then it's just like, okay, if I do this shit and I get rejected, then we're gonna have a fucking problem. Like, I don't even know at this point. It's like the people who don't follow. I've been speaking on this too. The people who don't live by or don't follow society's script, yeah, they get to live it up. Well, the people who follow the script and play by the rules gain damn near nothing. Yeah, our parents got something out of it, but we're not. Like, no, like I think when my dad was like 23 years old, he had like given birth to me, or he had, you know what I'm saying, met my mom and all that. But notice how I'm a 20, but notice, and you know what, I don't even care at this point. Fuck it, I don't care. Notice how I'm a 25-year-old virgin at this point, right? Like, that's how you can kind of like tell, like, you know what I'm saying, how bad things are, because like back in the day when our parents were growing up, like our mom, our dad, and, you know what I'm saying, uncles and aunties or whatever, back in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and 50s, oh no, everyone was getting some. But nowadays, oh, like a very tiny percentage of men and women are getting their sexual needs met. And it's always the people who don't. And I even spoke on this, remember that Charleston? I already told you about this. I spoke on this like in my most recent video. I don't know why I keep speaking on like my most recent videos. Like, I don't like have like anything to speak about for this video. I don't know why, but Even he was like, yeah, dude, cheaters always win. Like, you only have one life on this fucking planet. Nigga, I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna try to cheat my way and get my way ahead. Fuck all you niggas who wanna work yourselves to death for the rest of your damn lives because of what society said. Like, society doesn't give a fuck about us. I don't know why people still seem to think that society is gonna do something for them or that the system is gonna help them out somehow. Like, dude, no, it's not gonna fucking help you. Like, how long have you been alive for you to not realize that shit? Some people are honestly just a lost cause at this point. Some people are just cooked out here. And then honestly, nowadays, I feel like more people need mental help or need some kind of help than a job or any kind of money. Like, I feel like mental health should be a much bigger should be a much more important thing going on in today's society. I don't even know how the fuck people could even say some shit like that. Like, get a job so you won't be one of your moves. But then, all right, go on one of these social media platforms and watch a video of like fast food work of people like of work employees fighting customers and people crashing out at work and this person is crashed out and quit his job and said fuck everybody and like dude these jobs like I'm like if you have mental health issues and you're clearly messed up in the head and your parents tell you to go get a job so you won't be in one of your moods, them niggas don't care nothing about your ass, bro. Pack it up, bro. Your parents don't give a flying fuck about your ass, dog. I hate to say it, it's an ugly, harsh truth and reality, but if you got fucking mental health issues and you got a bunch of shit going on mentally and your parents are constantly complaining about your behavior, why the fuck are they gonna tell you to go get a fucking job? Why don't they give you fucking mental help or give you the mental help that you need? Like, what's a bum ass job supposed to do? I don't get out waking every single day and being poor and broke and struggling every fucking second is gonna magically change anything, but hey, go ahead. Listen to your parents. But oh no, I remember at the beginning of this video I was talking about my shrooms experience and all that. But yeah, I'm willing to try shrooms all over again. Next time I get my hands on some money and I try some shrooms, I'm just gonna take it, but at a much higher dosage. I'm trying to like see some shit. I'm probably not gonna see stuff the way that like people be like seeing stuff in like the cartoons and movies and all that that portray like how shrooms work and all that. And then you know what I really hate about like propaganda? I hate like when you be watching like these TV shows and movies that like portray like how drugs are and all that, and it's like it's not like if you eat a handful of shrooms, you're gonna instantly start hallucinating and seeing shit that's not there. Like it has to like the shrooms have to actually digest in your stomach and then hit your system and all that. Like it's not like you're just gonna like just smoke something or eat something and then you're just gonna start like seeing shit. Like no, what are you talking about? It still has to like get inside of your system in order. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. This is yeah. See, shrooms taught me don't fuck society. Don't fall for the propaganda. Don't fall for none of the BS. I don't even, dude. I'm not trying to like. I don't even follow society anymore. I don't. Like, I feel like this is also another reason why a lot of young men are going through what they're going through. Like, we've been realized that society lied to us and society fucked us over. So we're done. We're fed up. All those damn lies. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about in this video, but I just wanted to speak my mind real quick and just get it off my chest and all that. But my shrooms experience was pretty good. What else was I talking about? Oh yeah, the harsh reality for black men. I don't really need to dive or go into that because I already made a video about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just very stupid. You get yeah, it's very, I don't know. It's just very silly and just dumb. You get laughed at for being you're if you're too slow or too dumb, you get laughed at. But if you're smart, then now you're a nerd ass nigga and you're weird and you're lame and it just I don't know at this point. Like as a black man, it just feels you can't win. It's like even if you want to live by the rules and you want to do the right thing and be a good decent person, you're not gonna win unless you really have something to show for it. But if you have nothing to show for it, then and I'm gonna say is this: there's no point in having an education unless you have something to show for your education. Like if you don't have no kind of money, status, or anything to like really show for your education, then your education was damn near pointless. Like this world doesn't give a fuck about how smart you are, and nah, it cares about what you can do for it. So what's the point of having an education if you can't do shit for the do? You know what I'm saying? My hey, I was just drinking some. I just took a sip of some water. That's yeah. Like, I don't know. Think about it. No wonder our parents have so many stories about what they did. Oh, back in the day, this and back in the day, that. Nigga, this shit sucks for us. Even by the time our parents were in their 20s, by the time our parents were in their 20s, they had cars, women, apartment. They were ballers back. It was easy to be a baller back in the day because of how cheap everything was. Nigga, everything's expensive as fuck nowadays. So all that back in the day shit doesn't matter no more, bro. Cause we live in a completely different world and brand new era. Like you really got parents out here trying to raise this new generation on old school love and an old school mentality. Like trying to like an older generation trying to raise a younger generation on a old school mentality that they grew up with. That's just not going to end well. It's just not going to end well. Because it's like you're trying to bring the old timeline back into today's timeline, and that's just not going to work. But I'm also going to say this. I don't know. As a man, there's just no point in living if if you're not getting any pussy, or if you're not getting any sex or getting any women. Like a life without women in it for a man isn't a life worth living. Oh, bro, don't say that, man. You're just being negative. Nigga, a life without pussy isn't worth living, bro. I'm just gonna just say that. A life without pussy or women isn't a life worth living. But go ahead. And all you coping ass niggas want to sit there and deny the shit, but you know what? I feel like you know what I'm thinking about. I feel like pussy honestly might help a lot of men. Like pussy might actually help men out in their situations. It would, dude. Give a man some pussy, and it'll definitely help him with his mental health and all kinds of shit. That's why you see a lot of niggas are miserable and crashing out and snapping and shit. They're not getting their needs met, bro. Oh right, but unfortunately we live in a society where you gotta you gotta put a price where they put a price tag on basic human needs. They're putting a barcode on human life. Like I honestly don't like the way the world is going. I don't like the direction that the world is going in. But y'all can continue to have fun with this shit. But me, I'm nope. And then it's very funny how everyone seems to, I guess, hate the system or complain about the system, but nobody wants to come together and do shit about it though. I don't see nobody trying to make a move and get up and do shit about it. We'll complain all damn day about the system, but we'll never come together to fight it or do anything about it. And then, all right, then some people are fucking retarded and stupid, and put themselves in a situation where they're forced to work. They can't. Like, imagine being so broke that you can't even afford to stand up for yourself. You gotta tolerate toxicity. You gotta tolerate bullshit. But imagine being so fucking piss poor and broke that you can't even fend or stand up for yourself. That's fucked. That's terrible, honestly. Like all that damn work and yet you can't even afford to stand up for your damn self. People normalize getting people society has normalized tolerating mistreatment or being treated poorly. I've noticed that as well. People can tolerate being talked to poorly, treated poorly, and just, oh, you're supposed, no, no, nigga, you're a bitch. You're just a bitch who lets other people piss and shit and walk all over him. I'm starting to get tired. I'm trying to run out of topics. I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about. I wanted to talk about my shrooms experience, tell y'all how that went. I wanted to vent a little bit, just talk about some shit that was on my mind. I kind of wanted to talk about the black community a little bit and what's going and how the black community is working or whatever. I pretty much have said everything I needed to say though. It's your boy Elijah B. I'm out. Have a good night, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know what kind of time it is. Have a good night, y'all.